Hello, I'm Sonamduri Tamang. Today I'm going to do presentation on globalization. Does globalization increase poverty and inequality in the third world countries? To begin with, globalization is an economic phenomenon where nations have continuous interactions in terms of trade, emerging technologies, international relations, economic prosperity, and exchange of levers, among others. With onset of globalization, especially after the Second World War, countries around the globe, particularly the third world countries, have experienced a wide range of implications. With globalization, it is expected that there is increased access to both national and international markets, which should reduce disparities in prices, wages, and interest rates, ultimately narrowing the gap. However, after the first era of globalization in 1870s, the average income per capita of first world countries such as USA, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand was $2,419, while that of third world African nations was just $500, which has a spread of 5:1. Later in 1950s, the spread was 13:1, and in 2003, in the recent era of globalization, there was a spread of 18:1. These differences clearly depict that, albeit the general income level increases with globalization, the gap between the haves and have-not continues to rise. With globalization, poverty occurs due to following reasons, among many others. Number one could be the transaction cost, because in an open economy, new technologies and capitals flow in and out, which increases poverty before the displaced workers find new employment, and some business owners are forced out of business in market competition. Even a shortage of human capital causes it, because the open trade leads to advanced technology and capital intense production, which requires only skilled laborers, leading to income disparity between the skilled and unskilled populations. It is also important to note that the maintenance of income level and the trades are highly subjected to many external factors. One such factor is geographical locations of a country. Many countries located in Ecuador are poor and are less likely to afford new technologies and capitals in globalized world. The nations located in tropical regions have less fertile soil, high incidences of diseases, and unpredictable water supply, which impede economic growth. Likewise, landlocked countries suffer from high cost of transportations, which leads to less access to foreign capitals, goods, and services. One common trend found with the onset of globalization is rapid rise in foreign direct investment among the nations. Although FDI provides employment opportunities to citizens, there are many incidences that foreign aids are toxic to a country's long-term prosperity. It was stated that there has been little success in foreign direct investment projects without proper and sustainable economic development policies in place. In mid of 1980s, Vietnam attracted huge foreign investment, which reached up to about $18 billion in 1995. However, the project encountered the serious problem and failed due to being small joint ventures, weak infrastructures, weak communications and coordination between Vietnamese authorities and joint ventures. In certain cases, the financial integrations accompanied by globalization has benefited several countries. However, the gain is guaranteed only if the country has reliable institutions and strong macroeconomic stabilization policies. Besides financial flow, capital transactions are also influence the economic status, thus impacting poverty and income level. If the economic collapses due to unchecked flow of capitals, it will impact livelihoods of people, leaving many in poverty with low income. No matter how much gain and loss it has brought to the world, the globalization is by no means going to end. Even with the realization that globalization would not better off all nations, they are more likely to prepare the global trade, and the globalization would leave some sections with poor income where they cannot come out of vicious cycle of poverty. Thank you.